We're almost done with the orc campaign, I do believe. Maybe a dungeon or two after we do some stuff, but kill the king, kill his mom because they were killing everybody else, essentially. Saved at least one war chief. We are one other war chief. So I gotta gather allies.
Need a new pack.
Might have enough now.
Your possession. Genuine born.
Nice.
I'm glad to see that life still courses through your body. I'd be extremely out of sorts if you turned up dead. And I heard what happened. You have my thanks for keeping Chief Bosrog safe. I'd be even more upset if my husband had died.
Where were you while we were trying to stop Kurog?
Not everyone has the luxury to run off on an adventure whenever the mood takes them. I had the foreign survivors to deal with. They had to be gathered up and given shelter after the attack on our stronghold.
Chief Bosrog asked me to deliver this to you.
A letter? How intriguing. What does it say? My husband plans to hold a funeral for Kurog? I suppose that makes sense. They were good friends once, before Kurog put that tight crown upon his head. I'll join Bosrog as soon as I can.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of finding you. Before I return to the Somerset Isles, I want to thank you for not killing me back at the Vashrak Temple. I appreciate that. I think I would have found death to be very boring.
Not everyone survived.
The High Priestess was an inspiration. Her legacy will live on, in our memories and in the memories of everyone in Orsinium. As hard as it is to accept, the simple truth is that you can't save everyone. You just have to try.
Before you go, Chief Bosrog will me give you this.
What's this? A funeral? And I'm invited? Splendid. That will give me a chance to say my farewells to everyone all at the same time. Still, a funeral for that mad despot. I hope Chief Bosrog knows what he's doing.
Yeah, goodbye. Is there still another one upstairs? Oh.
tusk off. I've got no time for beggars or dishonest traders, and I'm in the mood to throw someone into the river. So walk away before we find out if you can swim.
Chef Brothers sent me to find you and your friend.
Oh, really? I was certain the old bastard had forgotten his battle companions. In our day, we cut a bloody path across elsewhere in High Rock. But why'd Bosrog send you, I wonder?
He wanted me to deliver this letter.
A letter? For me? My companion should be along at any moment. Wait until he finds out Bosrog is a chief now. A chief with his own private messenger. He'll plop a brick.
Goodbye.
I hope you're not giving that poor messenger a hard time this one. I hope Bizra hasn't been giving you a hard time. She can't help it. She has the personality of an ornery Chater, and that's her on good days.
Chief Bosrog wanted me to deliver this letter to you.
Let me see that. Interesting. Kurog's dead, and Bosrog wants to throw him a traditional Orsimer funeral. And look at that. I'm invited. I usually only get invited to things when someone wants me to hit something.
How do you know Chief Bosrog?
I don't know Chief Bosrog, but I was well acquainted with Bosrog the Butcher. We all served as a part of Gaspar's Stalkers, probably the best mercenary company ever to battle its way across Hammerfell and Cyrodiil. Those were good times.
Alright. I only counted as one? What? So, that district. 2. Just the 3rd.
Help me. This is taking longer than I thought.
I don't think you should be here. I don't want any more trouble. I heard the king was dead, and I'm sure you had something to do with it, so leave us out of it.
Chief Bosrog asked me to give you this.
No, I don't want anything. Not from you, not from Chief Bosrog. I just want me and my father to be left alone.
Please at least take a look at this letter.
You just won't take no for an answer. Oh, all right, let me see that. A funeral? For the king? And the chief wants me to attend? That's... I'd be honored. I wonder if I have time to get a nice dress.
So ghost animals right there. Level 655 right there. What?
The city's construction has begun. So far, things are coming along nicely.
I'm going to miss this place. The temple has become a more somber place since the death of the High Priestess. Soldra was a good woman. She cared about our people, and hoped to spread Trinamac's word. I know she also considered you to be her friend.
Are you going somewhere?
The temple is going to be rededicated to Malakath now that King Kurog and the Forge Mother are gone. It's a shame, but I can't blame the clan chiefs. Not after what the Vashrak did.
Chief Vashrak asked me to give you this.
What's this? A funeral? For Kurog? I'd be honored to represent Solgra and the temple at this solemn event. Not because I have any love for the Mad King, but because I see Bosrog's wisdom. The city needs to heal. I'll do what I can to help with that.
Alright, good way. Sorry about that. I returned the text. Alvi, hey!
The High Priestess used to study here. Read her books, write her sermons. Now she's gone, and it feels like I've got a hole the size of Eldenroot right in the middle of my chest.
You taking Celebra's death kinda hard.
Damn right. We won, but the High Priestess died. That's awful, and it makes me so angry. It just isn't fair. But you obviously came here for another reason. Sorry I got so emotional. What's up?
Chief Vashrak wanted me to give you this.
A
Or give
letter?
this to you.
Isn't that how all this trouble started in the first place? But I guess I might as well see this through to the end. And you'll be there, right? Me and you, once more into the breach. Hopefully without anyone trying to kill us this time.
Why? Go to the King's Corner Club.
No sad faces. Not in here. This was Kurog's happy place, and that's how it's going to stay. To Kurog. To Orsinium. May the city always remember the kind and gentle king who cared for his people. Everything else, that was his mother's fault.
I need about Krog's favorite ale for this funeral.
A funeral? No one tells me anything. I came to this wretched land because of Krog. He set me up with this tavern, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. You want the ale? Let's make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll give you a bottle of Krog's favorite ale. I'll give you a whole damn barrel of the stuff. But only if you let me attend his funeral. I want to honor him, say goodbye. Let me do that, and I'll make sure you have plenty of the ale he loved.
Consider it
Thank
done.
you. I'll have the ale delivered to the keep. And I'll see you at...
Oops. So I'm taking it as she said. I'll see you there.
Yeah, the king is dead. Long live King Bosrog.
Yeah, it's a good movie, Blazing Saddles.
Another distraction.
Old friends, I'm glad to see you. This is very important to me.
I'm just sorry I missed all the action. It looks like you could have used another hand or two.
Bum nog and hands. I think it's an obsession.
Thank you for gathering, everyone. It's important that they're all here to see what happens next.
What does happen next?
Proceed with the funeral. The ceremony is as much about Krog and the others as it is about the future of the city, of the awesome people. Everyone will want to be here for this.
Sounds like you come to a decision.
Don't worry. I'm not planning anything as audacious as Krog. Everyone in the city has a choice to make, but it will be peaceful. Nothing will be forced upon them. No more harm will come to the Orsimer. You have my word on that.
Remember that you said that too many people died because of this.
I can't forget even if I wanted to. But we need to move forward. Now please, we should begin the ceremony. There will be things I ask you to do during the Requiem. Listen to what I say, and act accordingly.
You okay?
Some of you question the wisdom of that, but we need to see the Orsimer in a new light. We need to respect and honor each other. Even a good orc can fall prey to ill-conceived notions. We need to bury the past with the king, and look to the future. Outsider, step forward. Your help has been invaluable, and I want you to be a part of this. Please, light the first torch.
Light the torch.
We ignite these fires to remember Kurog's true goal.
Okay.
Unity for the awesome of people. Instead, we have clans without chiefs. A city without a king. We will support these people. Guide them. We must look to tomorrow. Outsider, light the second torch. We'll burn away the past and guide us. Remember the Kurog who was. Strong, confident. A king who cared about his people. We will carry on that legacy, offering help, but never forcing it upon anyone, much to my regret. The clan chiefs have asked me to take on the mantle of King of the Awesome. To this request, I have cautiously agreed. We cannot be seen as weak and leaderless to the rest of the world. I shall uphold Kurog's dream, but I will avoid his ambition. We shall stand together as the new Orsinium. Say your farewells, then return to the keep. We must put this darkness behind us and celebrate a new day.
Alright. You're out of formation, soldier.
I'm glad you're here. How long has it been?
Too long, that's for sure. But we can't all be shield
Will
wiped
you
to a
return to Black Marsh, my friend? Or do you have another destination in mind?
As long as it's not here, I'll go wherever the current takes me.
Thanks for the offer, but I can't. Not after everything that's happened.
I understand. Thank you for everything you've done, little elf. I shall miss you. Your courage and resilience in the face of adversity do you honor, my friend. If not for you, the clan chiefs and I wouldn't be standing here. And I certainly wouldn't be king. So this is all your fault, isn't it?
Don't you enjoy being king?
I haven't been king long enough to form an opinion. I hope the crown isn't as heavy as Kurog made it look. You have a place here with the people of Orsinium, but as much as I'd like you to stay, I know there are others out there who need your help.
What's next for you in our city?
I need to continue to meet with the clan chiefs and reach out to other influential orcs in the city. We have a government to forge and alliances to foster. There's a lot of work, but I think I finally understand what Kurog was trying to do.
I wish you well, King Bozrah.
And I you. Take this. It belonged to Kurog, but you earned it. I hope I can do as much for my people as you did for Orsinium. I will do my best to live up to the faith that you and the clan chiefs have seen in me. Your name will never be forgotten by the Orsimer. We will talk of your deeds for generations to come. We'll find a way for the clans to work together. to fulfill Kurog's original dream of a united and strong people. Orsinium will stand forever.
What about Vashrock? Are they still a threat?
There's enough of the fanatics left to be a pain in my side. But we have ways of separating the bad from the good. It might take a while, but we'll put an end to the Vashrock before too long.
I want to say
Orcs
goodbye.
have no concept of goodbye. We just come and go as we please. But you're always welcome in Orsinium, my friend. I'll be here cleaning up the mess that Kurog left us with. Just try not to get killed without me, all right?
I'll do my best.
Good. I knew you would. I wish you safe travels. I'll try not to get too jealous while I'm stuck here being a royal bureaucrat and you're out there being a hero.
How do you feel about this king thing?
Never wanted to be a king. Still don't, really. But this is the best way to keep the clans from fighting or starving to death once winter sets in. I'll wear the crown for as long as I have to. Set my people on the right path.
What's going to happen with Kurog's body?
Orcs usually burn the bodies of chiefs and heroes, mix the ashes into swords and shields. But for Kurog, I think I'll have the seat of the throne recast. That way he'll always be a pain in my arse. Help remind me what I should and shouldn't do.
Goodbye.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
I don't like to talk. I like to drink.
So those are good. Magica.
I'll be at this until I die.
Now who's got a drink for me? You?
There was a way to see if there was anything else I needed. I don't think I'd be under this. Well, did all the quests here. Dremora Lenations. Kodak Cameras, Dagon, Dedrick, Prince of Destruction, Operation. Blackwood, Deadlands, High Islands, Muckmire. That's for Gold Road. Fire Song, Dremora, Elsewhere. Think I just did that?
Hey, grab a drink.
Yeah.
If I can raise a little gold, I'm on the next caravan up. To oblivion with this place.
I welcome mortal clan to Orsinium. Their work is without compare. Some will say otherwise, but they are wrong.
This city makes me proud.
Oh, bless me.
What is it?
I heard that Dominion soldiers have landed at Farwatch. Can you tell me anything else?
Not much. The elves landed, and there's been fighting throughout the area.
Magic perfused the Lorcan blood to crystal red and strong. Then wild elves cut and polished it down to chimel at a ball. Red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end. When elves lost nerve to man, and Tosh gave the stone to Saint Olesh.
Ah, you received my summons. The set of your shoulders, that look in your eyes. Yes, I see I chose well. You will aid me with this most important task.
This has something to do with the Dragon Guard?
Quite correct. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. Fighting the dragons that plague elsewhere seems an impossible task, but the Dragon Guard once successfully hunted them. We seek their wisdom.
And you hope to find this wisdom in a tomb.
Tombs. I will search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs, which, in turn, will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Between the two of us, I pray we find the wisdom my student requires. Will you help me?
I take the seal and help you. How do I find these glyphs?
Find the 3 glyphs in the Shrieking Scar. Let me mark the locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take them with you.
Tell me more about this dragon.
It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along secret information. Now, we will use it to find the hidden Dragon Guard tombs.
Who's your favorite former student? Where are they now?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before the damage they inflict cannot be undone.
How did you become an expert on the Dragon Guard?
Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragon Guard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction.
Where are the Dragon Guard now?
When the last emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same.
Okay.
Storm and shine, cross land and sea. I run to her and together we sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, look. Empty rooms are just bad for business.
I didn't let her finish.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
No, a room at the local inn.
Empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
I'm interested. What are the details?
Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn-room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings.
There has to be a catch. What is it?
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
So within legal reason, I could do whatever I want with the place.
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon. Excellent.
Oops.
You won't regret this decision. I hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Bye. Forever in his corner.
What do you want, ugly?
Hold on. Call me over again and you'll have a fight on your hands.
Ha! Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted.
The Undaunted, what's that?
A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So, what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted?
Guess I want to be one of
Are
the
you
other.
sure? You'll have to fight the largest, meanest monsters in Tamriel. It's not for the weak of heart.
I am not afraid.
Then welcome. I think you'll fit right in. Once you prove yourself, of course. All you have to do is find a cave named Spindleclutch. The one full of bloodthirsty spiders. If you can handle that, return to me here, and we'll make it official.
Okay. Glory. Up above. There's no more above them. What?
I saw smoke off toward Dellen's mill. Something terrible must have happened there.
Twice-cursed pig thief? Thieves! Daggerfall is full of them. They steal anything that's not nailed down. They even stole my livestock.
You were robbed.
This was no simple robbery. It was grand larceny, and I know who did it. The Font stole my glutton. He's been itching to put my prized pig on his menu, serve him up in a stew at his wretched inn. Glutton's missing, and I just know Lafont took him.
Have you reported this to the Watch?
They said to take it up with the magistrate, but that takes too long. Poor Glutton doesn't have that much time. I need someone to rescue him before he becomes a ham sandwich.
I can find your pig.
suppose I could use another break.
The guild requests your help.
Did you come here for craft?
Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guildmaster.
What's the message?
Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words.
Where can I find her?
She's running things out of the guild hall in Daggerfall at the moment. The 8 guide you, comrade.
Did she say what she wanted?
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract. A huge contract. All hands on deck. She probably wants you in the fight.
Comrade, thank you for coming so quickly. We have need of you. Will you fight by our side?
What do you have in mind?
The guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow.
What would you have me do?
As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the guild has to offer. Meet up with them outside of Daggerfall. You can proceed from there. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby at Riverden Falls.
You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting writs. Everyone wins. They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified. I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started.
I really don't want to do this right now.
Hear ye, hear ye. Travel through the woods of Dania is highly discouraged at the
This is this building I gotta go into?
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I. Glad to see that my calculations and speculations proved correct. I assumed you'd eventually show up here, and as usual, the Great Mage was right. Now, come closer. We have much to discuss, you and I.
What do you want to talk about?
I recently received a message that was apparently meant for you, from an oracle. It came to me in a most unsettling manner. Anyway, I determined the chances of meeting you here, and there you are. Saves me the trouble of crafting a message stone.
Tell me about this message.
Well, I was about to portal to Alinor for a proper meal, but since you're here now, we might as well discuss that message. It came from Mariv, an oracle of the weird. I usually avoid soothsayers, but Mariv possesses a genuine talent.
And this oracle mentioned me by name?
Down to the last syllable. Her predictions are open to interpretation, but her words made me uneasy. A web of trouble. The island that went away. 3 dark princes, and your name. After that, she stopped responding to my projections.
What does all that mean?
It means you need to find the oracle and make sure she's all right. I enchanted a small boat to take you to an isolated part of Glenumbra, near her last known location. And take this medallion of summoning. Use it to call upon me if the need arises.
I'll check out Oracle Murray.
As it so happens, the Great Mage knows a great deal about a great many things. What else can I tell you before you go?
Tell me about the boat.
Surely you can puzzle that one out on your own.
No.
It will take you exactly where I told it to go. But the magic isn't permanent. Best get a move on. You don't want to be on that tiny boat in the middle of the ocean when the spell wears off.
Alright, give me the enchanted boat and I'll be off.
Give you the... What? Do you think I have a boat in my pocket? That it folds up and fits in your backpack? Ridiculous! It's nearby on the docks. I'll mark the location on your map.
What do I do with the medallion so we can... Alright. Seeks brave adventures. The threat invading our land. We need assistance to look into the resurgence of Grey Host. If you want to combat this threat or simply earn a handsome reward, find Gwendis, agent of the Raven Watch outside Volk Heel Guard, Davin Watch, or Daggerfall.
At times I wonder if I should have remained a chef.
Okay, you're Sir.
Yes, that... Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you.
What can I do for you?
New members of the Lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
Where is this?
Along the coast to the north lies the Ayleid ruin known as Silum. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find.
As soon as I can.
The ruins of Silum are a dark and dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept.
What's in these books?
I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
I'm interested.
Well then, let's see what you're made of. Participate in one of our games at any of our battlegrounds. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Just get your feet wet. I can offer you a greater challenge after you've learned the ropes.
Okay. feel like I'm
Stay out of trouble.
I can train and certify black. Excellent! Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. If you convince me, show me you can craft a pair. Of course. I spotted some raw...
So essentially find you craft gloves or something.
If you want to... Oh yeah, I am in Daggerfall. Okay. Search grassy areas in the wilderness for raw jute. You should find enough if you look around.
I have the jute here.
Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your... Well, just don't chew on it.
Remember that. What should I do next?
Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when you're done, and then you'll make some homespun gloves.
Is there anything else I could get? Is there anywhere else I can get refined jute?
If you're in a guild, check the guild stores. They often have raw materials and refined goods for sale. Of course, you can always trade with a friend.
Sharon. fine. Thought I was green. Whatever.
Before you make the gloves, you need to bring raw jute to a clothing station and refine it.
Done the refining processes.
When I'm refining jute, I sing to help pass the time. Not too loud. I don't want to disturb the other clothiers.
What do I do with it?
Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute. Don't forget the...
Manganese?
Ah, Moloch's jobble.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute and a style material. Clothiers sell those if you can't find any yourself.
I have the gloves right here.
You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better.
Alright, I'm ready for our next step.
Wonderful. Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Or anything else, really. Just be sure you do it there. You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague.
Ready to be surveyed as
Already done.
closer.
You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else. A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach two crafts at once. If you commit yourself to the training, I'll certify you. I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow. Absolutely! Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. But first, go get me a bundle of rough maple.
Where can I find rough maple?
There's a place nearby which should have what you need. Collect an armload and return here. If there's not enough, you'll need to search for more.
Oh. Where's that at? Kind of where I need to go. Let's go get a skill point. What's wrong? I was down at the road and back as if you want. Alright, let's go. Giblets.
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No
Looking
one ever
for-
leaves my shop empty-handed.
Looking for a cloak with a crescent emblem.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
Why would a dead man write that on it?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
You and Roy good friends?
I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Tell me more.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
Alright.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
On this list, you have 3 blood oranges.
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
I have a few other phrases to ask.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Tell me more about what you do.
I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much.
Who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Okay, goodbye.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. Create this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
I discovered the meaning of all the items on the list. Where should I replace?
I don't know. I told Roy what I heard, then things would happen. Try Captain Arison. He and Roy talked a lot. The captain plants himself at the base of the castle stairs. Remember, the base of the stairs, not the top.
Okay.
Nobody cares about us poor beggars. Could you help me? I'm next. I know I'm going to be next.
Next for what?
Murder. My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer...
Where should I start looking?
Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Jian was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares. I'll tell you whatever I know.
Tell me more about the killings.
The Watch found old Jian last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Jian and Ron were cut up something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf. Can you believe it? A wolf in the city? But that's what the Watch thinks. Who am I to say any different? Still, it feels more like murder than the work of a wild animal to me.
Why would somebody kill beggars?
We're everywhere. We're easy prey. Some folks just don't like us. Take your pick. This killer isn't stopping, it's brutal. Sooner or later, it's gonna start killing a better class of citizen. Then the Watch will take action.
Get out of here. It'll kill you too.
Tell me what's going on.
It's a monster, I tell you. A monster. Prowls the alleys. Shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the south alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those Bloodthorn cultists.
Tell me more about
the beast.
The
prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil.
Tell me more about the Bloodborne cultists. Bloodthorn.
Fanatics from the Reach. Rumors are that they're involved in dark nature magic, and worse. We try to stay clear of those fobbing maniacs. If the monster decided to just kill Bloodthorns, that would be fine by me. The beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts. Get out of here. It's a monster, I tell you. The beast prowls. Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves. Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
Okay.
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
Somebody better stop them before they get away.
Well?
Hear ye, hear ye. Travel through the woods of Daenia is highly discouraged at the present time. An unknown corruption has agitated the usually peaceful spirits of the Vale.
I've never seen the citizens so agitated. Even the beggars seem nervous these days.
I need to talk to you about the back alley murders. It was a werewolf.
A werewolf killed those beggars? You're certain? Damn. I shouldn't have ignored Matthew when he came to me. Take this as a reward, but say nothing. People are nervous enough as it is. I promise not to dismiss the concerns of the poor again. I learned a hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble again. Not on my watch. Not even a beggar.
Are you willing to discuss the murders?
With you? Yes, of course. But please, keep your voice down. No need to alarm anyone unnecessarily.
Have you ever fought a werewolf?
Fight a werewolf? Never had the opportunity.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
I have information from Roy.
Roy? Where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Roy's dead. I found this note on his body.
Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
I could get more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Brenna Grakush at the Rosy Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
I'll talk to Brenna. Still no battlegrounds. Come on.
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated.
Guess we'll follow this guy. There we go. But I got it. fuck did he go? Yeah, you're stone giant. I have to do third person mode for that guy.
Lorcan, curse them! Fight!
Yeah. Okay.
Fool! Your interference will not be tolerated.
The rush of battle, the glory of contest. There's no greater thrill. That's why we do what we do.
I participated in a battle round.
That's what I like to hear. The more you play, the more rewards. It's as simple as that. Occasionally, I'll give you specific goals with greater rewards if you can accomplish them. Come and see me anytime you wish for such a challenge. Excellent work. Now that you have an idea of what we do here, I can offer you more specific challenges. The Circle of Champions is always looking to sponsor players who keep competition fierce. Complete a challenge and return for your reward.
That's enough battle rounds for right now. That's right by the stairs. Oh. Yeah, I think we'll stop it there. Got some quests, did a battleground.